So the Gifted project is a light and sculptural installation that I'm building here at the Anvil in Sadlergate in Derby, which is where my studio is based in the East Midlands. I've been making images of horses for as long as I can remember. My granny used to tell me stories about fairy horses whisking people away into the underworld. And I think that's how I came to associate horses with storytelling and with transitions. Looking back on that time, I think that's when I started to make these autobiographical pieces, which turned out to be carousel horses. It also seemed that there was some kind of poetic, nostalgic significance in the ups and downs of the carousel horse mirroring the ups and downs of life. And so that's really how I decided to scale the work up and try to make pieces that were going to involve more of public participation. And I was fortunate enough to receive Arts Council funding to develop that. Then what did you think?
It knocks you sideways a bit. Why is the horse the backdrop for everything there?
It's because the horse is like a vehicle, so it's about journeys really.
Over their lifetime as well, and stuff like that. So
taking the memories of people with the horse backdrop.
Yeah, because a lot of the participation stuff it's all general public. We've done workshops with kids and workshops with older people, and then we've sort of combined the material basically. So that's how it's come together.
Good how you've interpreted the video onto the horse, to watch. It's it's really nice.
It's like a still life equine therapy.
I remember a holiday with my parents. I was only little, and my dad made a sand car for me, and then we played football on the beach. That was when the summers were lovely.
Very, very impressive and very lifelike. You feel you want to go walk forward and actually touch it.
It was brilliant. It was very powerful. I immediately thought it might be quite good for advertising, but it was a really amazing tool and vehicle. And look forward to seeing it again tomorrow. But I think people will enjoy it.
The whole setup of it was brilliant. I liked the music and the dialogue and just the way it come across. But
there's a lot of elements go into it, so I appreciate that you sort of enjoyed all the
everything that happens in life and that.
Absolutely,
that's what I was coming across to me, and the actual sculpture is fantastic.
It was really, really pretty, and all the lights that were reflected on the horse itself. Did kids make that? Did they draw it? Or?
It's all public participation. So all of the sound bites, things that people wrote on postcards, or it's live sound bites. So it's actual participation from members of the public. So it's really people's memories. So
and it was really sweet. It's really sweetly put together.
Thank you.
It was enjoyable. Yeah.
just so emotive, and you almost sort of just a couple of minutes into it, you just feel a lump appearing in the back of your throat, because it just affects you, and it'll affect everyone differently as well. It's such an individual thing. And I think horses are incredibly emotive things. I think there aren't many people who are not affected by horses in some way in their lives. And I think it's such an incredibly strong and powerful thing to use, and I think it's incredible. So I hope a lot of people come and visit you and see your amazing work.
I was young, summers lasted for ages. Rain was warm and the breeze cool when I was young.
And that hit home in a lot of things, a lot of ways. It certainly pulls at the heartstrings. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I usually compose myself a bit better than this out.
No, the idea is to give people a sort of emotional release, really, and that's why I designed it, because I don't think people necessarily get that enough in life, do they? And
no,
it's good to have the chance.
We do tend to
bottle things up, pretend we're okay,
and not show things and not show emotions and things that happen in our lives. We don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't, and for me to sort of start with the tears out, I usually compose myself a bit better than this.
No, don't. It's fine.
I knew I don't know who it is who's looking after
Martin.
me, but Martin, and when he told me about it when I first came, and that's why I've wanted to go in, and I've watched everybody as they've come out, and there's been different people have reacted differently as they've come out, and I've looked at it and I'm thinking, well, if they're feeling like that, I know how I'm going to feel when I come out, and I'm sorry. But
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I do, and I think it's wonderful. I've not seen anything like it, and needs to go further.
Yeah, I'm blown away by your reaction.
Oh
to my piece.